My friendship ended after a trip to Japan. Finding out my friend of 5 years was an absolute when taking her on her first trip to Japan 1 year after I moved back from there. What did she do? Wouldn't add to the itinerary at all but complained every single day when we got there. I took her to popular stations in Tokyo since it was her first time and we had 7 days, but she wanted to go to the beaches and rise at 5 a.m. and stay out till 2 a.m. like she does in Mexico. Compared everything to Mexico, even wanting to tip a restaurant owner in USD because I do it in Mexico. Wanted to tip everyone and argued the whole time when I told her don't do it, it's rude, and when I got my Japanese friend to educate her on how to give proper thanks, she finds one person online who said it's not required but appreciated and wouldn't stop pressing me about how it's so good to tip. She would ask me how my legs were doing and I'd answer honestly like yeah they hurt, and she later mocked and berated me saying it made her feel bad I was complaining about my legs. I never said they hurt out of my own accord, nor did I stop what we were doing or ask for breaks. If she asked I said yeah, but she'd rather I'd lie. I asked if she was thirsty while we waited for open hours and she said no, so I went to find me a coffee shop to grab one real quick. She goes, I don't even want to go there, you should have taken me to a real cafe girl, I'm just grabbing me a drink since you said no. Doesn't believe in itineraries yet hated everywhere I took her, so got her friend back home to look up places for her. She had 6 months to look up anything to add, but she doesn't believe in itineraries. Got mad I didn't order for her when she didn't ask me to help. Said if we were in Mexico I would have ordered for you. All she said was she was thinking about getting a bun today, she didn't end up ordering it herself because she didn't want to point to it and ask the cashier. I was standing 10 steps away from her, there was no one in line and we were the only ones in the store. Not sure why she didn't even attempt to order a bun in the case or ask me to help her. Started saying she should have gone on this trip with friend A or friend B to my face. Said she didn't like touristy areas Shibuya, Asakusa, Harajuku, and wanted to go to rural areas while she doesn't even speak Japanese and was relying on me to quite literally hold her hand for everything. She's 28 and I'm 26 BTW. Said she was going to leave the trip early if we spent a day with my sister at our Japanese friend's house. She wouldn't eat sushi because they have worms in them, wouldn't go to karaoke because they were listening, said I made her cry, which she's only ever done at her dad's funeral. Wow, called dried squid a gag gift she can get her family, accused me of cutting her luggage and wouldn't take out yen from the ATM, so I did and she paid me back, tried to tell me data works fine compared to our pocket Wi-Fi and that we can just leave the Wi-Fi at the hotel when I asked her to hold it for us. I lived in Japan and will not go anywhere without a pocket Wi-Fi, this isn't even half of it, a whole 7-day nightmare. For the first time in my life I actually slept through an entire 9-hour plane ride on the way back.